some planning and, you know, like organizing, and I thought, I didn't do a video of my planner kits. So I thought that I would jump online or live and give you a little look. And in the background there, I've got a big piece of paper with artwork all over it to cover up a big mess. Yes, that is what that is all about. Oh, it's so messy here. Anyway, I'm going to flick it around and pop it up here. There we go. Nice. And, oh, I think the camera's in the right spot. So I've turned the chat off for this vid because I can't see the chat. So I thought, and then I can never seem to get to see the questions. So I thought it might just be better if you ask questions under the video in the normal comments area. That would be better for me, I think, because then I can actually answer them. So anyway, I've got my actual planner that I've been using since I had the very first sample, and I love this planner. This is the perfect size for me. So I'll just show you, this is the kit. So it's got the planner itself. Oh, I thought it was all organized and I'd opened it up. And inside it, so you get the planner itself, you get some lovely stickers, and these are all, this is all artwork from my journals. You get these little cute paper clips, woo, that come with them. There's 4 of those. So I designed these. I'm super proud of them. I think they're really cute. And there's little post-it notes there as well. And the other kit, so let's pop that aside. And the other kit is this one, which is, and also I apologize, I've got ink. I've been playing with ink for with my mum, and I've got gold spray paint on my fingernails. I can't get it off, so. This is the other one. It's so cute. The vinyl is so soft. This is the little clip in action, and the clip that comes with this one I'll show you in a sec. The stickers that come with it, it's hard not to hoard. Cute stickers, beautiful, all my favorite colors. And this one has all the little dividers. So this opens up like so, and it's got all of the pretty dividers with gold foil and artwork from my journals in it as well. So I'll just give a quick little flip so you can see what the artwork for the dividers is. Such a thrill for me to be able to share my journal pages like this. It's really cool, you know, as an artist. And then on the back is, on all of them, is different gold foil of my lettering, which I find quite sort of funny, because I don't think my lettering's that nice. So I'm just giving you a quick little flip. There are lots of really cool review videos on YouTube that are doing a better job than I am of showing you all the little bits and pieces. And inside it's got the pages. So you've got space to do all your things, plan out your life. Some of the girls in my mixed media group on Facebook, which you're very welcome to join, they're doing a drawing a day in these spaces. I love seeing that. There's note pages in there as well. It's a pretty cool little thing. And so it's got the stickers, the clips, cute little post-it notes, and there's a little pencil case that fits in there. And it's got the rings on it, so that can clip into the cute little journal. So this one fits that Filofax style, that personal planner style. Now that is too small for me to do my daily organizing in. As much as I adore it, this is the guy that I have been using. Now, there are people, many people who planning, it's an art form. I follow tons of them on Instagram, and I love seeing their layouts, and I'm too embarrassed to really show you anything of mine. And also because, I mean, this is a functional thing. So I'm working out videos, so I feel kind of embarrassed. But I have fun putting my stickers in and working things out. But this is a very highly functional creation for me. Like I really have to use this it's a workhorse. So yeah, when I'm super busy, it starts to get really messy and hardly any little stickers. But I am proud of myself when I do set it up nicely. And that sort of is a reflection on how my week is going. Last year for me was just a crazy, sorry, not last week, last year for me was a crazy year. And this year I'm trying to not have it be so crazy busy, for it to be a little bit less crazy busy. So I've got, that's this week. But next week I'm off to America, and I want to I'm going to little doodah up these pages. Now, like I said, I am not in the art form category of planning of the people that I love to follow. So I'm just going to do my type of planning, and this is what I can cope with. This is what I like to do. So just so you know what I've got some of my own stickers, and I must say I'm hoarding them even though they're mine, and I have plenty of them. I love the Planner Society sticker sets, just everything that Christy does really, but Christy's a friend of mine, and I adore these little boxes, and they're not a perfect fit for my planner. I think these are like a perfect fit for an Erin Condren maybe Happy Planner. I'm not up completely with all the planners, but they're a good enough fit. They're a fine fit. So I love using these little doodads, and because they all coordinate, I can use these and make all the pages look nice. So that's what I do in my pages. But I also like to just use washi tape. I have so much washi tape that I've collected, and now I have my own washi tapes, and I really felt like using this blue one. My January is pink. I'll just show you the divider cover. So it's got all the nice swatches there. And I really feel like using this, but it doesn't go with that. Does it matter? I don't know. I don't think it does. Navy goes with everything. But I feel like this. It's summer in Australia. I don't know if you can hear the cicadas going on. But I like to put that up there as a little header. And that kind of just looks nice. And I love the whole idea of planning and making it into that art form, because it celebrates your own time, and I think it helps you focus a little bit. I know that that's what it does for me. It just helps me focus on the week, and being grateful for what's happening, what's to come, what I've got going on in my life. And like I said, I am not, this is just going to be a train wreck, but I don't really care. I'm having fun. Now, what else am I going to use? So the other things that I do like using, I've got my glitzy markers. So this is the warm seas and the cool oceans. So I was just showing them to you in their cute little boxes. And all of these things you can get at Michael's or janedavenport.com. And there are lots and lots of other stores. And I've got all the stockists on janedavenport.com on my website. So I don't leave them in their little packets like that, of course. I just had them like that to show you. I have them in one of my brush vases. And so I've got all of my paint over pans. I've got my magic wands in here, and I've got my glittery markers. And these are super ultra glittery. I might take these blue ones out, but it doesn't match that pink, so maybe I need the pink one too. And look, it's all, I don't know why I'm doing this video. Sorry, I don't usually feel unconfident. But it's because this is functional for me. It's not beautiful. So when I do lettering, I always feel a bit odd, because I follow people who do lettering on Instagram, and they're so good. And I'm just flapping about. I'm sorry. But I think this, so we're already, okay, so this is next week when I'm going to America. And I also have these really cute Amy Tangerine stickers, and it has this one of the USA. So I think that I'm going to stick this on my travel days because I am not going to use much I'm not going to be writing much. There's nothing I can do on my travel day and my recovery day. So I'm going to pop this down here, and it's a bit skewy really. I don't think America is quite on that axis. And it's so cute, this sticker. So I'm going to pop that because I'm going to be in Arizona, which is that kind of there. And I'm going to land in LA. Is that kind of there? I'll have to get a map out, but I'm just pretending. And and I have to go to Denver, Colorado, which I have a feeling is kind of there. These are vinyl stickers, so I can move them around. So I can map out my trip a little. So I'm going over for a thing called Creativation, and I've got a whole new launch of stuff that's coming. So I might actually, this is from my new deep sea watercolor. It's all mermaids, and it's got all these different things. I might refuse to sink. No, what do I want? I'm going to make tidal waves. I'm going to seize the day. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to seize the day. So this is for the first day of this big show that I've got coming up. I'm going to seize the day that day. And I'm going to make tidal waves. Next day. So I might, rather than line it all up and have it all matchy poo, because I'm not going to write much stuff in here for this particular week. They will have to put in my travel information. So things that are more organized, that's when I would use these box stickers. I find them really good for doing little to-do lists, that sort of thing. And I could bring a little bit of the pink in. So this is the newest kit that's just come out, but the new kits every month. So I'm going to pop, this is my travel day, so I'm going to pop that in there. And then as you go through the week, you can add more stickers and things. And I might do a little packing list, but I might use this pretty one here for my packing list. And pen that I like using just the most in general, my Epic pen and the Incredible pen. So I'm just going to pop actually I have to put 3 packing lists in because I've got my clothes and trying to look like a human, and I've also got to put up, oh, I like this one here. I've got all my art stuff that I've got to take, so I might put in 2 packing lists just as just a final check. So that's be my clothes, that'll be my art stuff, and I'll formulate them later. Oh, I like these little stickers. Oh no. And then once I've done all that, I'll give myself a gold star, so that'll be that. And most sticker places you can buy all cute stickers and everything, they've got all the days of the week, sometimes the numbers. So rather than have, what's written there, you can doodah it up, make it look a bit fancier. And it does look like really cute. Just depends on the time you've got. I've suddenly decided I have time to do this because it does look so cute. So I feel like I should be ordering more sticker kits. Maybe when I'm in America, I'll go into Michael's and I'll just get more stickers as well. And hit Etsy. Have a bit of a sticker shop up. Like I need to. I've got that many stickers. But anyway, you can never have enough stickers, right? Well, they look so cute. I ruined it Friday. Senator. So I have this book with me. So this, my planner, I won't take this with me. I use my planner to work stuff out. So I don't really refer to it to see what I've got on. I've got an iPhone and digital stuff giving me a little alerts, that sort of thing. But for working out what I want to do, for setting affirmations, for just celebrating and thinking about what I've got coming up, that's what I find really, really helpful on a fundamental level for myself. It helps me get prepared in advance for what I've got coming up. So by putting down these packing lists, this is for next week, I'm already going to be starting to think, okay, what does actually need to be on there? When do I need to get my washing done? Does anything need to be mended? That sort of stuff. So I'm starting to, think about what I've got to print out, because it is a big journey for me going all the way to the States. That sort of thing is, I just find this really helpful. So I kind of do this stuff usually on a Monday or a Sunday night if I'm organised. And I had a little question for anyone that's lasted this long, about filling up a pen with the incredible ink. So I thought I would just do that. And these are the bits that you get with the pen, and I've misplaced the converter. Oh no, here it is. So this is the converter cartridge. This is the incredible ink. So this is a color called Fresh Air, which the reason I remember to do this is because I want to use the blue on this page. And although this is the paper, it's not like my art journal paper. For me to do an art journal planner, it would be that thick and you would have multiple volumes. Maybe I'll do that at another time. But anyway, here's the converter. That's the tip of the incredible pen. All fountain pens are similar. And then I'm going to insert the nib into the ink. Usually the next time I pull the little lever up, I get a better ink flow, get more ink in there. And I'm just gently tapping that. I don't want to damage my pen. I don't want ink to come flying out too much. But I do need to just wipe that tip off. And just to give it clean. And put it back in my pen. And you'll notice that I've got a little sticker on here. I was just experimenting about where the stickers could go, but I've got these on my website. So you can download and print them out. And I've got little stickers that I've made for all of my tools. All the incredible accessories for the brush pens, like this, and for the bottles, and for the dabbers, and everything, including the pens. But you can make your own. And just want to make sure that's nice. And now I have a turquoise pen, which I don't know if that does mix and match actually, but I do feel like colouring in now. And I am super excited about going to America. I'm always excited about going to the States. Because I have some really great friends there, and everyone speaks, well, not everyone, but most people speak English, and it's just an easy place to get around, and it's fun and exciting. So now I feel like drawing, which I don't always do in my journal, but if I'm getting prepared, I very often do. So it was not a journal, it's a planner. It's a different thing. But I feel like that. And I know I'm not going to need this space, so I'm going to do a little mermaid. So I often start my mermaids from the tail up and then keep it smallish, then sway out to the hips. Ooh, she's got a little booty. She's got a little booty going on. And then she's going to turn this way. So I'm really excited. This year, it's a big year for me again, but hopefully just not quite as crazy as last year. And I've got a book about drawing figures coming out mid-year, and you can already see that on Amazon. It's #1 bestseller. It hasn't even come out yet. And I'm just going into the little shoulders. I'll give her a little bikini so she's not too showing off her assets. And she's only little, so I just can do some little eyes. Oh, she's cute. She's tipping her little head back, and she's got hair flying because she's happy. Actually, you know what? When I'm happy, I'm feeling more peaceful, and I wouldn't say in control of anything, but when I'm feeling happy, I naturally just want to draw mermaids. So that's a nice little thing for me to want to draw a little mermaid in my journal planner. Same thing, really. But this is like where I like to work stuff out. So I might, you know, put in here some affirmations or some things that I might want to do while I'm there. Like I have to remember to get, where are these little doodahs? I have to remember to get some certain things. I love these ones with the little hearts in them. Okay, so that's a special event, but I've got to remember, or maybe on this day when I've got my recovery day, I have to remember to get the Mozzie Bite stuff. There's stuff that you can get in America that's unbelievable. I have to go and look at the tube. I come back like with 10 of them. So I'm just going to put in here Mozzie Bite stuff. And other things I have to do. I have to go to Sephora because I just like going there. And there was something else I had to get in America. Oh, I get these little sachets of Tide, which, you know, wash your clothes. But because they do them in little sachets, I can take them when I'm traveling. So I need to look for the Tide sachets. And this is not really to do in USA. This is to get in the USA. Anyway, the reason that writing stuff down and doing things is because I actually start to think of it, and I'll end up coming home with these little things that I need, rather than not getting all the way back and thinking, oh man, I didn't get them. So I'm proud of myself for remembering to remember. So I think I should get a present for that. I think I should get a little pretty sticker. See how nothing goes together? This is very not, actually nothing of mine goes together. I'm crazy. Okay. I just love using up stickers. So the other thing that I do like to use, just in general life, are what I call journal tattoos. The other name for them is rub-ons, but I don't like the word rub-on. I think it's gross. So I've got these are washi tape sets and rub-ons from my marbling kit, which I'm just love so much. And let alone the marbling, just the tattoos, thanks. Awesome. And these are fantastic for planners. Magic is something you make. I'm addicted to this little saying at the moment. But what I am going to do, I'm just going to cut that out. Oh, I might make a queen there as well. Oh, she needs a crown. She needs a crown. This is something. Magic is something you make. I've got a little bit of a thing happening down here. No, I'll put it here. Then you need a pop stick, which I can't find anywhere, sitting on my desk. Now, I should straighten that up now, though, because I've got my USA is on a weird angle. And it's too late. Sorry, USA, you're on a weird angle. That does not mean I love you any less. It just means I didn't put my sticker down very well. I celebrate you just the same. I do love it when the rub-ons work, journal tattoos rather, work perfectly, but if they don't, it kind of looks cool anyway. But see, it's just like this bit of monkey magic. And I think I need some dots up here. So I'm procrastinating. When I start doing all this sort of stuff, my brain is thinking, what do I do next? What am I doing next? What am I doing next? And so next week, I've got to do, this is my travel, I'll put in my travel times in here, stuff that I've got to do. And then I'll just fill in whatnot as it goes along. But it doesn't have to be fancy or anything. Everything's meant to be fun. Do you know what? I don't like that blue there. I mean, that pink being there. I want blue. I feel like it's a blue week, and that's just the way it has to be for me. It's a blue week next week. So I'm just going to put some acrylic down. And my paint is very, very matte, so it's great to write on. Oh, but I like that pink border there. Yeah. I'm going to stick a January, another sticker over that, I'll write something. And this brush is one of my beaded brushes. Oh, I like that. I don't know if I will use that there, but I've got paint left over in my paintbrush. So I'm going to create my own box here, just with paint. So a really wet medium like watercolor on this type of paper, I think it'll bunch up a bit. I don't tend to put watercolor, at least not heavy, like really wet watercolor. More of a dry brush in here. Oh, that just feels good. I'm on a good day when I am using my paint. And because I feel like it, I am going to, I've got a special event next week at the show for the buyers of all the stores. So this thing that I'm going to is called Creativation, and it's a industry event. So I'm going to turn these into cacti because, so I'm there with Spellbinders with my new collection that I've got coming out of surprise things. Oh, that's like prickles. I don't know if you can see. Oh, they're going to be my turquoise cactuses. She is a desert mermaid, and I think she's getting a bit of paint now as well. And once that's dry, it's wet at the moment, it'll show through. The ink will show through a little, but that totally doesn't worry me. I'm used to that with my journaling. And if it did worry me, then I would put a sticker over it. So I'm just dilly-dallying. But I am thinking about the next week. Anyway, this is the kind of thing that I would sit down and take, 20 minutes thinking about what I've got coming up in the next week, what I might need to do to prepare for it, what might be special that I want to do. And this is the planner that I do it in. Oh, what I didn't show you was I love putting the little dividers on at the beginning of the month. These are little, the cute little paper tabs, month tabs. So these ones are from the Planner Society. And I'm guessing there are lots of others. That's just the one that I love to use. Where are they? I've got tons of them in here. They're like this. So I haven't got the set. Oh, I'll just put that on my paint. Yeah, whatever. So they come like this. And I'm guessing you could buy them in the big stores, like similar sort of things. Just these all coordinate. And then you just glue them with glue. Beep. Beep, 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 down. So you get nice little dividers. And I don't even write anything on them. I just like them. And it's sort of a little ritual that I do at the beginning of each month. Just because it's fun. It doesn't take very long. It just sort of helps me enter the month. It helps me start thinking about it, thinking about what I've got to do, just so that I don't drift along, so that I feel like I've got a plan, that I've got a little bit of control, even though that's probably a complete illusion. Is that drawing after drawing yet? I want to draw on it. Even though if it's an illusion, it doesn't really matter. What do cactuses look like? I know they have prickles like that, don't they? I think some of them have flowers too. I'm going to Sedona so I can see. I think they have pretty flowers, right? Oh, well, luckily I got some flowers. I'm going to draw a flower. Sorry. Okay. So I would love, if you're not already a member of my mixed media group on Facebook, and you've got, one of my planners, and you'd like to share the kind of things that you do, which would be way better than me. Like I said, this is really an art form for some people, and I am not one of those people. I appreciate it, but I just am doing what, dorky things I'm doing. And I'm totally into drawing like cactus. Yeah. And doing some love hearts. Oh, actually, although I was terrified at one point, I'm kind of liking her in this little page now. I'm sort of really excited about the whole trip. That's not quite dry enough to draw on, but when has that ever stopped me before? Never. It's never stopped me in my life before. Oh, see, now this is feeling like me. So these are my paint over pens. I'm sorry this video is too long. That's where I put my pencil box right in on it. It doesn't matter. I'm just carrying that nice pink line that was there a little bit down. Now, working on top of wet acrylic is just never a good idea, but it's okay. These are the paint over pens. As long as I put that to bed clean. So what I'll do is just do some little lines like that. So as long as I put her to bed, I store mine upside down. I'm using them every day though. For long-term storage, it's always best to store markers horizontally. But I use these like every single day, multiple times a day. So I store them tip down. Mermaid markers, I store tip up. And all my other pens, I store tip up. Oops. But the glitzy markers, these glittery ones, and the paint over pens, I store tip down. Just so the ink is down there, ready to go. I just wanted to point this out. I have to do another video of just the glitzy markers anyway, but these do have a slight little spring if you want to get more of the ink happening. You don't really need to shake them up. They're usually pretty wet anyway, they're ready to go. But if you do need a little bit more juice there, you can just press them down a little bit. There's a slide function there. They're not like Sharpies and other things where you've got to pump them, or paint markers. They're just, see how glittery they are? Can you see that? Beautiful. These ones don't have any of that pump action stuff. You'll just wreck them if you jump them up and down. So anyway, I better actually go and do some work and get some packing done and get organised. But that is a little bit of planning with me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'd really like to see what you do.